LJH crew, what's going on? Thank you once again for clicking on another edition of the Real LJH Productions. Today I have an interesting movie review. So before we get into the movie review, let's tell a story. So StreamBoat Willie was a project done by Walt Disney that has officially entered public domain. So like Winnie the Pooh, it's able to make any type of genre movies that it wants, including horror, which is why we have Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, and a Peter Pan horror movie coming out. But this is just one interpretation of the StreamBoat Willie being public domain. This is the first movie that they announced. This movie is called Mousetrap, and it's about a girl named Alex who works for like an arcade, if you will, and her friends try to, well, they don't try to, they surprise her with her 21st birthday, and they end up in a game of cat and mouse, with somebody dressed in a StreamBoat Willie mask, killing them off one by one. It was interesting. It starts off with a girl named Rebecca being interrogated, and she's telling the story, and the cops just don't believe her. Oh, sorry, I meant to say spoilers here, so be aware. Starts off with a girl named Rebecca, and she's being interrogated by the police at this point, and she's basically telling the story of how everything happened, and the cops are like, well, everything you're saying doesn't match up. You weren't in that room. How do you know that happened? And she kept saying, I was told, I was told, I was told by everybody else. So they all wind up getting, starts off with the owner, and he's watching StreamBoat Willie, and something weird happens, and you see he's got collectibles of like Mickey mask, and there's like a little like, and there's another like clown mask thing, but the mask kind of like starts whispering or something, and then that's all you see of the guy again. So yeah, so he's hired. So she's there, and she's about to close up, and she's told by her manager, "Hey, listen, you got a private event going on. Somebody rented it out." Long story short, it ends up being her friend surprising her because they've been going to this arcade since they're 9, and now she works there. And so they said, what better way to turn adult than to have, you know, us all be here on your 21st birthday, not knowing that this Mickey StreamBoat Willie character is on the loose. And like I said, he starts killing them off one by one. Most of the kills are off screen to the end. There's a few that are on screen. It's one of those really cheesy horror movies. And I mean, like, this was cheesier than Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, the first one. Like, this movie is... I don't even know how to describe it, really. It's, it was a fun watch. It was an interesting watch. It keeps you entertained, but in a cheesy horror kind of way. I mean, none of the deaths are unique, really. It's, you know, pretty much stabby. They all think it could be one kid because they don't see him the entire time because he passes out because he's drunk. You have 3 survivors in the end. The main character, Alex, unfortunately, does not make it. So getting into it, this movie is, like I said, it's not a great watch. It's a cheesy watch. It was fun to watch. It's watchable. It's very easy to overthink. You know, it's like I said, everybody's going to start making movies now with Steamboat Willie and stuff like that because you get the public domain, like Winnie the Pooh and Peter Pan. So it's a cheesy horror film, but it's not a bad horror film in my opinion. I think it could have been made on a better budget. Yeah, I mean, of course, they absolutely could have. And this is just one interpretation. There is another interpretation with Steamboat Willie coming out as well. I will be doing a trailer review on that as soon as I can. But if you're looking for a cheesy, batshit horror film, you know, with teenagers being slashed in an arcade, yeah, this is for you. It's, like I said, it's not a bad watch, but they could have been better. So let's get into the grade point average here with Mousetrap. Comedy-wise, it's got some chuckles. Comedy-wise, I'm going to give it a B-. Drama, not too much drama, so we'll give that a C. Horror-wise, does it keep you on the edge of your seat? No. So I'd give that about a C. The thrill part of everything that's happening, I would say, you know, a B-. It's, you know, it's, like I said, it's not a great watch, but it's not a bad watch. And altogether, for this cheesy horror flick, I'm gonna give The Mousetrap a C+. It's not in theaters, so I can't go by that. Is it worth watching on stream if you could find it? It's worth it. But wait for like a free platform to pick it up. I wouldn't pay to watch it. I got to you know, I got to watch it on one of the apps that I have. So it is on there free if you can find it. I would definitely do that. But I wouldn't pay to watch it or anything like that. On stream. Next question is, when it comes on Blu-ray, is it something that I'll pick up and put into the collection? Being a fan of horror, even though I gave it a C+, I would definitely pick it up and add it into the collection, because if you ever need a cheesy watch and you just want to grab something quick, I think this movie is worth it. Would I pay more than $12.99 for the rental? Would I pay more than $12.99 for the Blu-ray? Probably not. But it's a fun, cheesy watch, and you gotta be patient with it. But with that being said, guys, this is my review on The Mousetrap. It stars a bunch of nobodies, by the way. I just let in there. But yeah, that was my review on The Mousetrap. If you liked this video and you know, like all my content, of course, give this video a massive thumbs up. We do movie trailers on here, movie trailer reviews. We do movie reviews. We talk about all that stuff behind me, all the physical media on this channel all the time. Yeah, so subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit those notification bells so you know when I'm posting the video. Check out the TikTok at The Real LGH Productions as well. And remember, guys, once we hit 500 subscribers, I am giving away that copy of Spider-Man 2. So, with that being said, I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. And, as they say in the movies, cue the lights.